Hey everybody, how are y'all doing on this beautiful Friday evening? I hope y'all are doing good wherever you may be at watching this. If you had to work today, I hope work went well. Hope it was an easy, relaxing day for you, and hope you can. I hope when you get off, you're able to enjoy your weekend. Now, if you was off today, I hope you had a pretty good day off. Uh, Now, most of you know that's been following my channel for a while. The weather here in the south is crazy. I've heard me talk about it. We go from beautiful warm day to, tornadoes to snow in a matter of 24 hours. Seen it done plenty of times. Uh, the craziest incident of that I can remember was December of 2021. Because I remember that well, because I'd messed up my knee real bad to the point that I had to use crutches or a wheelchair to get around. And I still had that Toyota Camry at the time. But anyway, uh, that leading up to the 31st on into the 1st, been a beautiful warm week. One of those warm spells you could leave the windows open all day and all night and never get cold. It was just that beautiful of weather. And it was a Saturday. They was giving all day long, giving severe weather, and it's supposed to last up until the next day. And what's bad is, but as y'all know, I live in a trailer. We didn't have a storm shelter at the time. So me and I kind of got my dad to pull the car up to where I didn't have to go so far on crutches, especially in the mud. And I'm not real good with crutches, so I did move around a lot better with a walker. Now, if I had to do a lot of walking, I'd just use a wheelchair. Or if I was going to have to be somewhere for a while, I used a wheelchair. But anyway, we made it to this lady I got to be real good friends with her. She's like a second mother to me. So we can come stay with her. On the way up there was like 6 tornado warnings, different tornado warnings issued. And this is like I don't know, about 20-minute drive to her house. We get up there and get out, and there was a tornado warning for the place where she lived at. As far as they had tornado warnings on and off all night, but as far as I know, nothing ever touched down. And where she lives is called Pea Ridge in Henniker. Don't know how it got its name, but it was crazy. But anyway, she lives on this mountainous portion of it that looks down into the backside of Ider. When I'm telling you, I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and the wind coming through there was rough. And she lives in a log cabin. And anybody that lives in a house, the wind has to be really moving for you even to notice it. I woke up at about 2 or 3 in the morning. I could hear the wind coming up the side of that mountain like it was going 90 to nothing. And no tornado ever touched down. And then, if you didn't think that was a crazy enough moment, it started snowing the next day. And it didn't stay cold and snowy for very long. Me and Dad left there wanting to get back to our own place before it, got too awful bad. And, we made it back home. And, it started snowing and everything, and snow was on the ground for maybe 2 or 3 days, and it was just right back to warm weather, like nothing had happened. Now, I was saying all that to lead up to this, that 2 weeks ago, or 2, 3 weeks ago, we had a span of 2 or 3 weeks, whereas the temperature didn't get out of the 20s. They didn't even get out of the 20s. The nighttime lows were in the teens and single digits, which for here in the South, that's cold. That's cold. That's too cold. And then this past week, it's been in the 50s and 60s. Got close to 70 a couple of times. And for, next week, it's going to be in the 70s. I'm telling you, the weather here is crazy. And most of the severe weather they're talking about is going to be down along the Gulf Coast, from Texas all the way down along the Gulf Coast, because thankfully the instability here ain't enough to help out with that, so I'm glad. But anyway, like I say, if you come to the South, just be prepared for some crazy weather, especially if you plan on living here. Well, anyway, I will see y'all in the next video.